Don't call me that. That's not my name. Right, new Paimon voice. That sounds more like helping you out than training. Bodybuilding competition. Oh! True. I should work out more. Are you gonna fight Paimon? It wouldn't be a challenge either. I'll do it for you, Paimon. And then suddenly Dainsleif appears. Are we though? Oh, what the fuck? No, I'm pretty sure that wasn't. Interesting. There's also graffiti though, so... Maybe he's just fucking tired, Paimon. Oh, it's running away? My reputation, Paimon. There's something on the ground. Ah, what the fuck is that? You're so rude, Paimon. Do you know what it is either? Key. This is the key to the hibernation chamber on the spaceship, okay? I guess we are actually calling it a spaceship now. That's the one. I've always made sure to keep it safe and sound. Oh, you still have it? Since when? One belongs to my sister, the other to... It belongs to me and the other to my sister. Yeah, that's like actually wild. I was like thinking about this the other day, that the traveler is just casually an alien. Aliens exist in Genshin Impact. And they're pretty common, actually. And by extension, the Abyss Order was probably here as well. For real, for real. Oh, there she is. Yeah, what's up? Are we just casually telling people casually that we're an alien, or? Oh, what's happening? Is something up? A what? Didn't expect our suspicions to be confirmed so quickly. I was like, yeah, what? I thought we like expelled them, but no, that was the Abyss. That's the Abyss Order, which is a different thing. Sounds like Lumina's on the move again. I'll find a way to speak with her in person this time. I have to. Why would they though? I still don't get what their plan is. Yeah. What was the last quest about in this quest line? It was it Caribert? It must have been Caribert. Yeah. No. I have to look this up for gore what it was. No, it was Bedtime Story. Sorry. Caribert's the one before that, but it was still about Caribert. Anyway.
No clue. All we know is that they've attacked our tribe.
But I was still thinking of the right quest.
Our defenses are holding strong so far.
I never uploaded Caribert because it was unusable.
Sacred Flame and see what Malika knows. If there is any information out there, she's the one people report to. Oh, want to come with me? I'm sure everyone will feel better knowing that the hero of Natlan is on the case.
Well, I'm keen to find out more about the situation, and I can provide some information about the Abyss Order.
Then let's head over together.
Let's go! War one more time. A space and time for you. Yeah, that's right. That's what this quest is called.
Malika!
Oh? Ah, great timing, Eon-san. I was just about to send someone for you. And it's good to see the travelers with you.
How are things looking? What's the latest word from the messengers?
The Abyss Order has been spotted near several
Are there
tribes
actually
at the same
so
time.
many
Clearly,
ones?
this is a coordinated strike. Also, their numbers are much higher than expected. Their organization appears to have grown considerably.
Oh, well, that
Because they're
explains
usually so
it.
secretive, this is the first we're learning of it.
It sounds like they're throwing everything they have at us. What are they trying to achieve?
That's what I'd like to know as well. Historically, Natlan has not been a hotbed of Abyss Order activity. And
Yeah.
we have no particular quarrel with them.
Could it be revenge, perhaps? Would they want to get back at us for a recent victory over the
That
Abyss?
flame is really making my recording freak out.
But then again, Paimon wouldn't put anything past the Abyss Order.
It's too early to say anything definite. For the time being, we should continue monitoring the situation.
How are the battles going? Not too many casualties, hopefully.
Well, even if they're committing all their forces to the fight, they're in for a tough time. Our brave warriors have just emerged victorious from an all-out fight against the Abyss itself.
Yeah.
Yep. We have a whole nation's worth of seasoned veterans fighting for us.
Compared to the true Abyss, the Abyss Order poses a far smaller
The flame is
threat.
really making my
They
recording
can't
fuck
endlessly
up.
replenish their forces for starters. However, this is still a war.
Can we stop looking
So
at
let's
it,
give
please?
our all and do our utmost to minimize casualties. The tribes are organizing their defenses as we speak. Traveler, this is one war that Natlan can handle on its own. If you wish to stay out of it, You'll be safe here at the stadium with me.
No, this one is personal
Oh.
for me.
In what way?
My sister is like kind of going stupid mode. The current leader of the Abyss Order is my sister. Yeah, it's kind of complicated.
Yep, that's how it is.
I see. My goodness, that is very personal indeed.
Yeah,
If you don't mind me asking, do you have any idea what her goal could be?
that's what I want to know as well.
To say, they're not exactly on the
We're in
best
year
terms at the moment.
5 of Genshin Impact and I
Ever since
still don't
Paimon
know
met
what
the
the
Traveler,
fuck she's
he's been
trying to do.
track his sister down and get some answers.
Except for like
She's been avoiding
revive
them.
the
I
homeland
see.
in
So you two have
quotations.
fallen out. Huh. A pretty common occurrence between siblings.
Well,
Is it?
Yeah, that may be. But the stakes are a little
Yeah, I mean,
higher
I
when
get
these two
along
are
with my
involved.
sister most of the time.
They certainly are. Although somehow it doesn't surprise me that a spat between the Traveler and Twin could affect the fate of the
Yeah.
entire world. Just so I'm clear,
Just alien
you're
things.
still on Matland's side, and you have no idea what your sibling is after. Is that right?
Absolutely. I might even hate the Abyss Order more than you do.
Well, that's a relief. When
I
you
really
first
do
mentioned your
not
sibling,
fuck with
I was
them, though.
worried you were about to be thrust into
They
an
keep repeating it
impossible
in these
position.
quest lines,
Our
but
reports
they
say
are
that the Abyss Order has
they
focused
really
most
do
of
not
their
make any
efforts
sense
against
to
the
me.
Masters of the Nightwind. If you don't plan on staying here with me, I'd recommend going there to lend them a hand.
Sounds
I'll
great.
join you. Right now, the Collective of Plenty isn't facing a serious threat, so we should support the other tribes.
Many thanks, you two. Anything you need, send word to me right away.
Alright. It's also like wild to me that apparently the Collective of Plenty was just attacked and we heard like none of it, I guess. Or were they attacked? Am I understanding it right?
Look, it's Ilani.
Hello, Sid Lolly.
Huh. I wasn't
What the
expecting
fuck
to
kind of
see
voice
you
am I
here.
doing right now?
Are you here to reinforce us?
How are
This
things
is what
looking?
sleep
Malika told
deprivation
us
does to a
come here.
motherfucker.
Oh, the situation must be pretty dire if it's managed to get Lolly out of the house.
For real, for real.
Dire? No, I wouldn't go that far. It's mostly just irritating. I heard we're being hit the hardest out of
I'm
all the
gonna be
tribes.
so
What are you
honest
trying
with
to
you.
imply?
If I didn't know that they basically had a working loom of fate now, I would still think that the Abyss Order is basically a bunch of bumbling fools. They are massively stupid, in my opinion, with very weird motivations that I cannot understand nor sympathize with. So it's like, they're kind of ass, but they're like also kind of dangerous now. They are now. They weren't before Bedtime Story, but they are now.
The more I thought about it, the angrier I got. I couldn't exactly concentrate on my novel after that, so... well, here I am.
Well,
So, that's how they
that's
earn the eye
nice
of Granny Eatsley, huh?
to see
They
you.
call themselves the Abyss Order, yes? Ugh, so tasteless. It's exactly the kind of two-dimensional name a clueless writer picks because they don't trust the rest of their writing to persuade the reader of who the real villains are.
For real.
She's saying your sister has poor taste.
I think so too, actually. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks that. If I were her, I'd have changed that a long time ago. Yeah,
Wait, what? Are you saying his sister is a member of the Abyss Order?
yeah, it's kind of
I only said
wild.
that because I was mad. But maybe I went too far.
No, we agree with you, Sid Lolly.
Hey, let's save the chat
Oh.
for later. We've got some enemies incoming.
Good. A much-needed chance to vent my frustration. And not a moment too soon.
Do I get
Things
to
were
use
getting
you?
awkward there.
Please? I don't have a
Luckily,
shielder
I'll
on my
never
team
have to
right
find
now.
out just how
And
badly the rest of
my
that
skirt kinda
conversation
needs
was gonna
one.
go.
You didn't have to say that last part out loud, Seat Lolly. Anyway, let's get him!
Phew. Much better. That's more like it.
Oh, impressive work, Granny Eatsley. If I'd known
Its
you
papa
were on
was
the
still
case
there.
already,
I think that
I
was
might
its
have
papa.
reconsidered whether your tribe really needed reinforcements.
Citlalin is
If
the
anyone
white
should
pillow,
be
right?
reconsidering, it's the Abyss Order. They picked the wrong target this time.
Honestly, no one can
Experience
fuck
says that if
with
we head in the
Granny
direction they were
easily.
attacking from, we should find their stronghold. Why don't we press our advantage and destroy their base? They won't know it hit them.
Hey, was there a battle here just now? Need any help?
Yeah, well, it's kind of over.
The warriors from the Masters of the Nightwind are here!
The battle against the Abyss is still fresh on our minds, so everyone's used to working together. Well, morale's high and everyone's here. Let's go take down that stronghold! This stronghold is neutralized. Good work, everyone.
Let's go!
Orders
Avengers assemble!
To be honest, this was anticlimactic. I was hoping for a personal apology at the very least. And ideally, a whole speech acknowledging the superior might of the Masters of the Nightwind.
Are you?
Well, whatever.
Okay.
I'll just have to make up for it with some extra wine at the victory feast.
Oh no. No,
With the
no more
stronghold
feasts.
cleared, this area should be safe for the time being. But still, something tells me we can't afford to let our guard down yet. Maybe it's just me, but an enemy under siege normally defends their stronghold at all costs. The fighting gets more and more intense right till the bitter end. But this time was different. With a few exceptions, most of the enemies here gave up and fled the moment that... well, I don't know, but it seemed like they sensed something.
Did they?
Huh? Not sure I follow. They did a tactical retreat, that's all. It's just a different strategy.
I'm not convinced. Don't forget, they're radicals who chose to wage war on an entire nation. They don't do things in half measures. It seems out of character to cut their losses and run like that.
So you're
Honestly,
saying
yeah.
there's more to this than meets the eye?
I'm saying we don't know enough to be sure of anything at this stage. So let's stay alert and keep our defenses at the ready.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So we're no wiser as to the Abyss Order's objective. Back to square one. If I could only get Lumine to talk to me, I could get answers for all of us. I'm heading back to the Collective of Plenty. The key is our only lead so far.
Paimon had a hunch you might say that, but you're right. If we can somehow use that key to track down your sibling, maybe we can end this war before things get serious. And maybe you can finally get some answers.
Wait, you're leaving? But I was still debating whether to invite you to the first victory feast.
Please, no more feasts. I don't
Go
want
ahead,
to...
you two. See, Lolly and I will take care of things here.
Thank God. I cannot sit through another feast.
And we're back where we started. That Hilichurl probably found the key nearby, right? Let's look around for clues. There's no time to waste. Beyonsan and Lolly are waiting for us.
I thought it was gonna pan up and my sister's just standing there, but...
Area. It's still nothing. How the heck did the key end up in that Hilichurl's hands?
Sorry, Otto.
Are we supposed to believe that it just fell out of your sister's pocket as she passed by?
Yeah, no, I don't think she
Seems
would.
kinda
It was
ludicrous
like
to lose something so
500
important in
years.
such a dumb way. But then again, who knows? Sometimes in life, things just go missing, and that's that.
Oh,
Oh, thank
who
goodness.
is you?
Someone's here. Please help me.
Who the fuck are you?
Who are you? What happened?
No, now isn't the time. Please, you've got to help me. I'm being chased by monsters and I can't keep running. Can you do something?
Where are the monsters you're speaking
Yeah,
of?
where are they? Paimon doesn't see any monsters behind you.
Huh? I'm sorry, I don't quite understand. They're almost here. This really isn't the time to be joking around.
We're not.
Are
We're
you
completely
okay?
Serious. We don't see any monsters.
You look Conrian.
But how? Ugh, there's no time. They're coming. We gotta run.
But there really is nothing.
What's wrong with that girl? She must be seeing things.
Ugh.
Oh no! It looks like something really hit her. Maybe she was right. Quick, let's see if she's okay. What's wrong? Are you hurt? What was that?
The monsters! They're right there! You need to get out of here, it's too dangerous!
Let me help you up first. Huh? Suddenly I can see them.
Huh? Oh, now you finally see them. Well, it's about time. I nearly kicked the bucket just now.
I'm sorry, I'll take care of them
Great!
now.
Thank you, Savior!
Savior?
Okay, interesting.
You done? Paimon still can't see anything, so she can't tell. It just looked like you were slicing at thin air. Kinda funny, actually.
I don't know what's going on either, but I could see them once I held her hand.
Oh, really?
Let me try one more time. I want to check that I got all the monsters. What's wrong?
It's nothing. It's okay. I can see they're all gone now. No need for you to check. I didn't think much of it when
okay.
the monsters were breathing down our necks, but now that I've calmed down, holding hands with you like this, I'm just a little shy, that's all.
Oh, didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
Huh? Have you never shaken hands with someone before? You sure get flustered easily.
Well, anyway, I haven't had the chance to
How the
introduce
fuck do you
myself
pronounce
yet.
that?
I'm Direidyth.
Direidyth.
Thanks for saving me just now.
Oh, that's a pretty
I'm really
name.
grateful for your help.
No worries. Paimon's Paimon, and this is the Traveler. With him around, you'll be safe from any monsters. As long as they're visible. So, what was the deal with those monsters just now, anyway?
Your guess is as good as mine. I could see them the whole time, so when you said you couldn't, I thought you were making fun of me.
Whoa! That must have been scary. The idea that we'd stand by and laugh while some poor girl was being hunted down by monsters?
I would never do something so horrendous. I'm a hero.
We aren't like that. When we say we can't see something, it's because we really can't see it. But more importantly, did the monsters hurt you? How bad is it?
It's nothing serious. But I did sprain my ankle back there. I won't be doing any more running for a while.
There's a cave nearby. Why don't we rest there for now?
Good idea. We'll take you.
There's a we were already there, weren't we not?
Thank you so much. Despite getting injured, I still feel much safer with you around. I'm gonna stay here until I heal up. Don't want to risk running into any more monsters.
Yeah, you already took a big enough risk coming out here all on your own. So, where are you from, Direidyth?
A small village, far away from here. I walked for what seemed like forever and lost my way, so... Yeah, I have no idea where I am anymore. Maybe all these trials and tribulations are part of the journey. No one said finding the Savior is gonna be easy.
Huh. That's the second time you called the Traveler a savior. What's all that about?
Yeah, what's that about, girl?
Oh, sorry. It just slipped out. I was caught off guard. The resemblance is so uncanny. Anyway, let me start from the beginning. There was once a sage who passed through my village. People got the sense that she was truly omniscient. The sage said that doomsday was coming. But as that day approached, a savior would reveal themselves to us. The day of disaster is almost upon us. So my grandmother begged me to leave the village and find the savior before it's too late.
Doomsday?
I've heard people talk about the savior since I was a kid. Growing up, it really made an impression on me. The description is practically etched into my mind. So when I saw your golden hair for the first time, it was like this image that's existed in my mind's eye all
She's
these
obviously
years
talking about Luna. I'm not
suddenly
even
came
gonna
to
pretend.
life. Everything matched.
Oh, so that's why a loss for words when you first saw him. Well, the Traveler's definitely got what it takes to be a savior. And he's already got a ton of titles, so he won't mind one extra.
Actually, I don't think it's him.
What?
Yeah, it's obviously my
But
sister,
didn't you say
Paimon.
that everything matched?
Yeah, we're twins,
Everything
Paimon.
except the gender. The savior
Yeah.
is described as a young woman.
Oh, for goodness sake. There are gender requirements to be a savior? Really?
It's obviously Lumine, guys.
Oh, of course. If it's not you, then it's gotta be her.
Who? Who is it?
My sister.
You have a sister? Well, then that's it. Oh, it's her. It has to be. Oh, thank goodness. Please, can you take me to see her?
Yeah, well, that's kind of hard.
Maybe, if you're lucky. It just depends if we can find her.
Huh? But isn't she your sister?
It's complicated.
Sorry. Looks like Paimon steered this conversation back to the fallout between you two. It wasn't on purpose, but that's the reality, so it's hard to avoid.
I'm drinking more water now because I'm like
Okay, fair
actually
enough.
about to pass out.
But since you're looking for her anyway, why don't we team up? We might stand a better chance if we work together.
Have you always believed that Doomsday will come?
Yes. Everyone says that the disaster is inevitable.
Are you a time traveler?
The savior will rescue us all from our pain and suffering. I've always dreamed of meeting the savior.
Do you really buy this whole doomsday thing? Seems kind of far-fetched.
No. She spoke with conviction. I don't think she's lying. Maybe it's another lie spread by the Abyss Order?
See? She broke eye contact. Sure sign of
No, I
good
think she has a
actions.
crush on us.
Time to press her for answers. What's wrong, Direidyth? Something's clearly bothering you. You want to tell us what's going through your mind?
Oh, I just, how should I put it? The traveler looks just like the savior of my dreams. And
Bruh.
it's not every day that the savior of your dreams swoops in and saves the day in your moment of crisis. So I'm just a little overwhelmed, that's all. 3 seconds of unbroken eye contact is the limit. I don't think my mind and body can handle any more than that.
What do you mean, limit? What happens after 3 seconds?
Don't tease her, Paimon. How am I supposed to respond to that?
I'm sorry. Please forget that I said anything. Let's just...
Is she the Hillicher that ran away
Like I said,
when I
I'm
came
going
here?
to hide here until I feel well enough to move again. If you manage to find the savior in the meantime, please come and let me know. Thank you.
Are you sure you'll be okay here on your own? Do you have enough to eat?
I'll be fine. I might not be much of a fighter, but I know how to stay hidden. And if I get hungry, I'm sure I'll find something around here. Don't
Just
worry about
go
that.
to the collective of the plenty.
Alright then. Well,
They're like right around the corner.
what a mysterious girl. We should definitely keep an eye on her. And hey, at least she seems to like you. And it sounds like she's gonna help look for your sister when she's healed. Anyway, this is probably all the progress we're gonna make for now. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind and see if they need our help.
Oh. Oopsie.
Oh, you're back! How did it go? Find anything?
Nothing substantial, unfortunately. But we had the weirdest experience.
So I take it that the war's still on?
No progress yet, I'm afraid.
It's okay. I just wasn't sure, because things seemed to be at a standstill while you were gone. The Abyss Order hasn't attacked us. And since we don't know what they're planning, we haven't made a move either. In a word, it's a stalemate. The guards have been keeping watch around the clock, but for everyone else, you wouldn't even know we're at war.
Huh. Really makes you wonder what the Abyss Order's thinking.
For
I
real,
was
for
wondering,
real.
Traveler, if you have the time, could you go and pay a visit to the guards? They've been working a pretty demanding schedule. I was gonna go see them myself, but I'm sure they'd appreciate a visit from the greatest hero of our time.
Oh, but you're a great hero too, Yan-san.
Well, since you ask.
Great. Thanks, you two.
Good Sutura?
Wow, Tumaini, our hero. We've actually fought together before. You probably don't remember it though.
No, I don't, sorry. I don't recall.
That's to be expected. You took point, and I was much further back in the ranks. I saw you though. You were a great inspiration to us all.
At least this is the, like, the awkward part of where we returned to Watatsumi and they were like,
Honestly,
oh
it's
my
not
god,
been that much
Traveler!
work. Haven't heard a
But
peep
we
from you,
missed you! And I was like, who the fuck are you? Have you seen anything out of the ordinary?
Nothing that would indicate an impending attack. I've spotted a bunch of Abyss Order operatives, but they weren't acting hostile, just hanging around. There were even moments when they seemed to be meditating. At least, that's what it looked like to me. Maybe it's part of their religion or something. Out of an abundance of caution, I asked some shamans from the tribe to take a look and see if there was anything nefarious at work. But they didn't sense anything untoward, so we just put it down to religious ceremony and left them to it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh well. The more time they spend meditating, the less time they spend trying to beat us to a pulp.
It seems suspicious though. Could this be related to their true objective?
Well, the shamans didn't raise any concerns, so how bad could it be? As far as I'm concerned, so long as they don't pose an active threat, they can do all the cult worship activities they want. Besides, as soon as everything's in place and we're ready for an all-out offensive, there'll be no match for us.
Huh. Sounds like morale is pretty high. Guess there's strength and confidence in numbers. Let's keep going, Traveler.
Are you good?
Is that Tumaini? What brings you here? Is this like a meet and greet?
The fuck?
I wasn't. I'm so nervous.
What the fuck, dude?
Come on! You'd march to war without so much as blinking. What's so scary about a chat with a Traveler, huh?
It's not the same thing at all. There are plenty of chances to go to war.
What?
But a one-on-one chat with our great hero, that could be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Very
How
nice
can I
smug
not
face,
be
Ether.
nervous? What if I say something wrong? Or if my posture's bad? Or if I accidentally make a weird expression with my face?
You're being
One bad
weird
impression
right
can stick for
now.
life.
No one's here to judge you on your posture or your facial expressions. Relax!
All right then. I'm sorry, great hero, but I have a small favor to ask.
Yes.
Time on guess. An autograph, right? That's easy.
May I challenge you to a fight?
What? Okay,
How can you be
sure.
so audacious and so sheepish at the same time? Huh. Paimon's starting to think your nervousness is all just an act.
No, of course not. I just figured that if I don't ask now, I'll regret it for the rest of my life.
Sure, I can beat you up if that's what you want.
I am still on patrol, so please, Great Paimon, if you wouldn't mind taking over for me for just a few minutes?
Ugh. Again with the sheepish audacity. Just pick one or the other, will you?
Bring it on, dude. Calm down. Knocks him on his ass immediately.
Obviously, I never expected to win, but until now, I didn't appreciate just how great the gulf was between us.
Did you even try?
I'll be bragging about the day I got to spar with Tumaini for the rest of my life. Today's really my lucky day.
Ugh. Paimon can't keep up with you. Your tone has changed all over again. Now you've had a spar with the Traveler. What gives?
Well, some people connect through conversation, but we warriors bond by sparring. And now that I've had a bout with the hero, we're no longer strangers. Nothing to be nervous about anymore.
Okay. Sure, buddy.
Hero. But Paimon's still gonna stick to conversation.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary?
Not at all. We haven't spotted any new enemy movements.
As Paimon expected, nothing here either. Let's do another lap and get back to Yan-san.
You're back. So, did the guards find anything?
That was so... whatever.
Not much, no. Someone mentioned that the Abyss Order has been doing some kind of meditation or prayer, but apparently it seemed harmless. Paimon wants to lodge a complaint about one of the guards, though. His name's Kintalo.
Are you okay? Ignore Paimon.
Traveler? You're back already? No one thought to wake me up, huh?
In fairness, you look pretty hungover. Can't imagine anyone wanting to wake you up in that state.
I'll have you know I'm perfectly sober when I'm hungover. Okay. I'll admit that sounds strange at face value, but regardless, what I meant to say is, I heard something about the Abyss Order engaging in meditation.
Yeah, that's right. Does it mean anything to you, Siglali?
I sensed something strange in my dream. It was vague, but it seemed as if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Mm-hmm.
What does that
And
mean?
yeah, that means...
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still, it's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
Oh. So even someone as familiar with the ley lines as you can't tell what's going on. No wonder the shamans that Satura called to the front lines couldn't sense anything.
Ian-san, I think we should go talk to the chiefs. There's no point dragging this out. We need to take the initiative and drive the Abyss Order out of Natlan for good.
If that's the Council of Granny Eatsley, I'm sure the chiefs will agree. But it will still take us some time to gather the required force. In war, adequate planning and preparation is the key to victory.
Sure, but the finer details aren't my concern. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just remember to come find me when you're ready to talk to the chiefs.
Actually, since you're here, Sitlali, I might as well ask one more question.
Sure, what is it?
Have you ever heard of monsters that are only visible to certain people?
You mean only select individuals can see them? Now that's a strange one. I guess they could be manifestations of a disturbed psyche? Or extreme negativity embodied in physical form?
Schizophrenia moment.
It could also be a simple case of dead monsters whose souls got stuck here somehow. Well, I say simple. Things quickly get confusing when you start looking into monster souls. For starters, trying to figure out which classification system to use is a real pain in the...
Alright, we get it. Granny Eatsley's learning and wisdom knows no bounds. But could we just get the short answer?
Hey, I was just thinking out loud. You really think I was just trying to flaunt my knowledge?
No one was accusing you of that.
Anyway, the short answer is... there are many potential explanations for the kind of phenomenon you describe. That said, it's not something I've ever encountered in all my years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Well, if Granny Eatsley's never seen it, it might as well not exist, right?
Hey, I'm not that old!
I agree, it's hard to say what it was for sure. Can we move on,
Care
please?
to elaborate on what happened? This all sounds rather mysterious.
Really? You had to hold her hand to see the monsters? Sounds a little contrived.
Huh? That's the part that
Oh my
bothers
god.
Maybe the point is more that it requires direct physical contact, whether that be hand-holding or otherwise. But that's neither here nor there. What
I'm
bothers
so
me is,
over the
it
whole
sounds like she's
weird
convinced that
crush
her
thing.
sibling, the leader of the Abyss Order, is a savior. That really makes me question whose side this girl is on. And what she told you about her background is actually the truth. Sorry if that comes across as paranoid. It's just hard not to be suspicious of everything when we're in the middle of a war.
Maybe I should apologize about the crush thing. I don't mind it that much. I mean, it makes sense. There's like, I think 100 playable characters now in the game, and some of them are bound to have some feelings for the Traveler, I guess. The Traveler is just a character too. So I apologize to anyone who like feels offended if I say that I'm over it. I'm just like not really into the fan service part of it. It's okay if you ship it. I really don't care. You ship what you want. It's just not one of my preferences. But it makes statistically it makes sense. And if you think about it, it doesn't happen that often either. There's like more NPCs, I guess, that are like that, but then again, not that many. Some of the characters that might have feelings for you in canon are, I guess, Sitlali and maybe Ayaka, probably Ayaka, and that's about it. And that's not that bad. There's worse games that do way worse with that. I'm just not really into the dwelling of the fan service part of it. That's what I meant. I'm over that kinda. Like, even in this situation, they're kind of pushing it in. But then again, it's their story. If they choose to tell it like that, who am I to judge it? I'm just like not really into it. And this probably didn't need that much of a statement, but I kind of like over the years I've been crashing out more and more about like stuff like this, like it's completely normal. But like some of it is not, so some of it when I crash out over stuff or like I'm rolling my eyes over it, it's not that deep. It really is not that deep. And I apologize to anyone who like feels slighted by that. I know that when I watch videos and the creator is like kind of cynical about something that I particularly liked, I get a bit miffed about it. But I never want anyone to think that I'm like against them personally. There's a lot of hatred and polarization in the internet right now, and this is all in good fun, guys. Just because I don't like it doesn't mean your feelings towards it, your positive feelings aren't valid. So, statement over. Let's continue.
Actually, Paimon feels like you make a fair point.
Whoever this girl is, she sounds like bad news.
Okay, well, you're clearly just jumping to conclusions.
Well, do you think she is she's a spy?
It's hard to know what to make of it. A young lady all by herself, lost in the middle of nowhere, sees monsters that no one else can, calls the leader of the Abyss Order her savior. At the very least, we should remain
I mean, she could be from some kind of cult. You don't know that.
Sounds sensible.
She is
On that
definitely
note,
from
We probably
Continuum,
shouldn't
like a
have
time
left her by
traveler.
herself in that cave.
Traveler, we still need some
Or
time
my
to
running
muster our
theory
forces.
is
Maybe
that
you
she
can check
is
on her
the
if you're not
villager
busy.
that ran out.
Just be careful.
Might as well. She seems to trust me after all.
It's settled then. Let's go check on her.
Let's do that. Why can you not teleport me there?
Here we are. Direidyth will still be here, right?
Or she died.
Oh, it's so quiet though. Uh-oh. What if Yansan was right? Maybe she never intended to stay here at all.
Let's stay quiet and move in carefully.
Traveler, watch out!
Don't hit me, dude. Shoot, maybe Direidyth really is a...
Oh, sorry. Sorry. I didn't know heard a noise and I thought it was the monsters coming to get me. Did I hurt you?
Obviously.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I wasn't thinking straight.
If I thought if I thought it would hurt, I would have tried to dodge, and somehow it still hurt less than I expected.
Phew. That was scary. Paimon thought we'd walked into a trap. Maybe we shouldn't have sneaked in without announcing it. Then you would have known we weren't monsters.
To be honest, I've been really on edge since you left. I just have this constant feeling that any second, the monsters are gonna come back and get me. And it's not like I can run from them. There's also no way to cook here. It's good you got back when you did. Another hour and a half and you probably would have found me starved to death.
Oh my god, I should, like, probably give you food or something.
Weirdly precise. Though, it does explain why your attack on the Traveler was so weak. Wait, if you really thought you were gonna starve or get killed by monsters, why'd you promise that you'd be okay?
Literally,
on your own?
Direidyth. The
I
tribe is like
just didn't want to lose face in front
a
of my
spit
hero.
away.
He already saved my life once. That's more than enough. I just don't want to come across as a constant burden.
Aw.
Huh. For someone on the brink of starvation, you're pretty preoccupied with your image. What's the real reason?
What? That is the real reason. I'm kind of bearing my soul here, you know?
Could she really be just an injured civilian? Obviously! Oh god. I'm gonna try to,
Anyway,
like, not
so,
crash out.
Could you make me some food now?
The Haster bingo card. Crash out. Or cry. Profusely. Yeah, sure.
Oh, Paimon's getting hungry now too. Go on then. You can join us for dinner.
Dinner! I still have to eat lunch. I haven't eaten yet. I think my dad is making schnitzel.
I am so full. Thanks for saving me, again. Starvation feels like a distant memory now.
That's 2 favors you owe me now. Hope you're keeping count.
Huh. You can really pack it away, Direidyth. Guess that explains how you had the energy to make it this far.
I mean,
I tried so hard to hold back, but it looks like I still came across like a
oh
total
my
glutton.
god, you were starving, it's fine.
Paimon didn't even realize how late it is. Hey, the night sky here is really pretty.
There's the moon!
And it's all thanks to you both that I'm able to relax and enjoy it. I was cooped up in that cave the whole time you were gone. Now, I'm finally out. The air seems fresher, and the stars more beautiful than ever before.
You weren't in there that long.
She thought she was gonna starve to death.
When I was young, I used to lie on the roof of my house, gazing up at the stars. And often, my mind would drift to this question. Is this starry sky actually real?
No, it's not. Wait, why would you think that? Does she know about the false sky?
But my grandma would tell me, the answer to that question doesn't really matter. Think of all the people in our village who spend their entire lives here, she'd say. To them, that little village is their whole world. And so, if it's our destiny to live beneath this sky all our lives, then whatever may or may not lie beyond, this is our world. And that sky is real to us.
Paimon kinda gets you, but also not really. Is it kind of like how journeying with the Traveler is everything to Paimon right now?
It seems kind of right.
I really treasured my world. For a really long time, the village was my everything. The houses, the scenery, stories I always loved to hear about the Savior, but I could never bring myself to agree with Grandma. Even if the village was my entire world, I still had to know what lay outside its borders.
Yeah! Go you!
So, I finally ventured out and set off on my journey to find the Savior. I'm going to make my world bigger, one step at a time. And I'm not gonna stop until I've seen what's beyond
I
the
think
stars.
Direidyth looks
Maybe
really
then
cute.
I'll finally get an answer to the question I had as a child.
Beyond the
Who
stars.
knows? Maybe one day I'll be sitting and chatting just like we are now, but with someone from another world.
I mean,
Yeah. One
you are
day.
kind of...
Oh, if only we could tell her.
Can you be any
Someone does not
louder,
open that can
Paimon?
of worms right now.
I need to find the savior and protect my world. Then I can make sure it continues to grow. That's the most worthwhile thing I can
I
think
love
of
how
doing.
all the
So
characters
I
have
keep
like
giving it everything
selective
I've got.
hearing.
You know what? That's pretty cool. Paimon kinda wants to root for you now.
Oh, sorry. I got a little carried away. I always get chatty after a hearty meal. Just like my grandma.
Did you live with your grandma? The more we chat, the more convinced I am that she's not a bad person. And it doesn't sound like she's been brainwashed by the Abyss Order. Maybe we can afford to trust her?
Hold on. Shh. It's them. The monsters are back.
Where? Oh, still invisible, huh?
In that case, we gotta try that trick again. Dude, do you wanna die or not?
Can you see them now?
Yep. Is it the same too? Stay back, I'll handle them.
Oh, Paimon still can't see anything. But please, be careful.
Fighting time.
Got something for you.
Huh? Wow, that was fast. Did you get all of them?
I think so.
Paimon's slowly but surely getting used to the sight of you fighting thin air. You doing alright, Direidyth? Direidyth? Hey, it's okay. There's nothing to be scared of anymore.
Oh, I'm fine. I just spaced out there for a moment.
You spaced out? That's a pretty bold move under the circumstances.
Oh my
I
god,
was
I'm on.
just- The image of the traveler fighting to protect me. I was trying to commit it to memory. Seems like the least I can do.
Alright. Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Anyway, there are no more monsters in the area, and it's getting late. Why don't you stay here tonight?
Sounds reasonable to Paimon. What do you think, Traveler?
Sure. I'm personally satisfied with Direidyth isn't okay, let's restart. I'm personally satisfied that Direidyth isn't a threat, but it can't hurt to monitor for another night.
Alright. Direidyth will be... Huh? Direidyth? Why are you going in alone?
What? Is that like unusual? A vivid dream fills your mind. Oh, back here, the Night Kingdom. I can't talk anymore. There's my sister. Is she talking to the Wyo? Lumine and the Lord of the Night? Okay, that's not the Wyo, but it's the Lord of the Night straight up. My head, it hurts. My headache, it's gone. I think I hear a voice in the darkness.
Doomsday. A fitting name indeed. A blood-red sky. Wild beasts that slaughter all in sight. Endless pain. A terrible curse that cannot be reversed. And the birth of a savior.
That dream I just had.
You're awake. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Girl.
You
Yeah.
just look quite distressed, like you were having a nightmare. I thought if I took your hand into mine, you might find it soothing. At least, that's what my family always did when I had nightmares. But it didn't seem to work on you. In fact, I think I made it even worse. I'm so sorry.
Oh, is that right? You better not be trying to pull a fast one on the Traveler.
What? Don't be so... I have more self-control than that.
Self-control? What does that have to do with it?
Yeah, I think you're talking past each other. I think I saw Lumine in the Night Kingdom at the very start of the dream, but I can't remember what happened next. Never mind, if the memory's gone, I can't force myself to remember it. That seems to be a thing in this game. We just stop thinking about stuff that is extremely important. I'm gonna go back to sleep.
No way is Paimon getting back to sleep after this. You go ahead. But for the rest of the night, Paimon is staying up to keep an eye on this young lady.
Oh, do I really seem that shady to you?
Honestly, not really. Has that always been there?
Well, Direidyth, there should be enough food for 3 days. Make sure you eat the perishable stuff first, so nothing goes to waste. You can't tell which stuff is perishable, right?
I don't think she's an infant, Paimon.
Yeah, I can tell from the ingredients. Thank you so much for making all of this for me. 3 days will definitely be enough time for my ankle to heal. Then I'll continue on my journey to find the savior.
And then you can just go over to the tribe, because they're like literally 10 meters away.
See you? Wait! But if this is goodbye, how am I supposed to find you again? Oh, I mean, what if I find your sibling? How am I supposed to let you know?
Ah, that's a good point. We share the same goal, but we're constantly on the road, so we've got no fixed address. How about this? When the time comes, you can just write a letter to Mawika. She'll be able to find us for sure.
Mawika? Who's Mawika?
I think I see something over there. Okay, like let's ignore the fact that she doesn't know the Pyro Archon.
But it doesn't look like they're marching to war. More like they're running away?
Where? What are you talking about?
A bunch of Abyss Order thugs. You don't see them? They're heading right this way.
I don't think we live on the same plane of
That's
existence.
strange. I guess it's my turn to not be able to see the monsters. You're right. I see them now. You weren't joking after all. So this is what it's like.
What a
Oh my god, lunch smells so good, I'm gonna cry.
Monsters invisible. Is it Direidyth? Or the monsters themselves? Or is it us? Well, might as well mow these ones down, just so they can't pose a threat to the tribes.
Just twirl them, dude.
Woohoo! All done! Their morale seems super low. Guess they really were on the run, huh?
So there's no more of them, right? I still can't wrap my mind around this. Why couldn't I see them until you took my hand?
Believe me, I'm as baffled as you are. The plot thickens. Turns out there are also monsters which I can see, but Direidyth can't.
So, any ideas on why those monsters might have been running away? Maybe something went down
Okay.
on the front line.
Running theory right now. She is not the Hilichurl, but the dream was of Lumine bringing the flower she has in her hair, like the Direidyth has in her hair, to the Night Kingdom, because Direidyth probably fucking died here in Natlan, so she could be brought back to life. I don't know why, but that is my running theory right now.
Oh, Paimon's getting a little worried about Eon-san and the others. Let's head back to the Masters of the Night Wind right away. We gotta go.
Again,
Time
okay.
out, Direidyth.
You can't just leave her here.
Please take care.
And I guess we left her food and shit. Also, isn't this like an active volcano? And she's like literally in the mountainside, but okay.
Hey, Yansan, we're back. We ran into quite a big group from the Abyss Order just now. Has something happened? at the
Quite a
front?
big group too. It was 2.
The front line has collapsed.
What?
Huh? But how?
Did the Abyssors send reinforcements?
No, relax. Their front line has collapsed, not ours.
Didn't say that.
Feels like you could have phrased that more clearly at the start. But this is good news, right? Why'd you still look so serious?
Did we finally launch an attack?
No, we're still mustering troops, nowhere near ready to go on the offensive. So at first, I was also confused about what exactly happened out there. But just now, I got the full story from a guard who was on the scene. He watched the enemy lines crumble in real time.
What did he see?
One person, just a single individual. They stormed the enemy lines and attacked with a vengeance, cutting them down like paper dolls. They wielded an unknown power and fought with a sword style that no one recognized.
Is
The
it
guard who witnessed
Dainsleif?
me
I
said
was
that
wondering
before
when he
even
would
had time to
turn
react,
up.
The enemy was decimated.
Alright, I got it.
I'm only recounting what I heard, and I'm sure the guard in question must be exaggerating to some extent. But still, we have to identify this person, and assuming they're a neutral party, we'll need to figure out how to engage with them. Clearly they're a force to be reckoned with, so we don't want to come across as too weak or too hostile. It's quite a diplomatic conundrum.
Let me just talk to him.
You don't need to sweat it, Eon-san. From your description, we're already pretty confident that we know this person.
It's like, what?
With the Abyss Order acting out so publicly, it's about time he showed up.
Yeah. That's creepy. Oh, sorry. I'm not bored. I'm just tired.
Dainsleif.
That was so cringe, dude. Dainsleif. Hi, dude. Oh, he's not voiced. That's great. I thought we fixed this issue, but were you waiting for me?
It's been a while, Dane. And yeah, after we heard what went down, we figured you'd shown up. You caused quite a stir, you know. Oh, this is a friend of ours from Natlan. Her name's Eon-san. She insisted on coming here to thank you in person.
It is my honor, Mr. Dainsleif. Thank you for breaking the stalemate in our war against the Abyss Order. Natlan is fortunate to share a common enemy with such a mighty warrior as yourself.
No need to thank me. I hunt the Abyss Order for my own reasons.
Please don't mind him, Eon-san. He always talks like that, but he's a pretty nice guy deep down.
It's quite all right.
I can't like...
Reza Janssen respects those of great power.
I don't like
It's
him.
quite clear that he meant no offense.
I can't stand
and I'm
him.
still delighted to make his acquaintance. Anyway, since you're old friends, I'll leave you to catch up for now. Take your time.
Sure thing. You probably have plenty of other stuff to do anyway, right? Since this war isn't exactly over. See you later, Eon-san!
Bye for the 50,000th time today.
Hey, Dane! Would it have killed you to be a little more polite? She's our friend!
Janssen, yes, I will remember the name. But I will not invest more emotion than necessary when dealing with the citizens of the Seven. It's a matter of principle for me. You're just a dick. Since Janssen wasn't offended, we'll let you off the hook.
Ugh, so stubborn. But whatever. So anyway, Dane, do you have any new info about the Abyss Order for us? Any idea what they're trying to achieve with this war, for example?
Never before have I seen the Abyss Order take action on such a large scale. Taken at face value, it seems highly illogical. In a war with the Natlanese, these odds are stacked firmly against them. They surely cannot be unaware of this. The true goal must be a deeper one.
But it sounds like you're no closer to learning what that goal is than we are.
I've been on the case for some time, even captured and interrogated several Abyss Order members. Yet still, I am none the wiser. I can only assume they have gone to great lengths to keep their real operations a secret. I have a bad feeling about this. The Abyss Order is wasting a lot of its force attacking Natlan, so whatever they stand to gain must hold enormous value to them.
What do you think we should do?
Since we lack actionable intelligence, for now we might as well continue to focus on the fighting. Leave them to the secret plots. If they're so willing to sacrifice manpower for it, I intend to make that sacrifice greater and more painful than they could have ever anticipated. If we use this opportunity correctly, I believe we can eliminate the vast majority of the Abyss Order's forces. They'll never be able to mount such a large campaign ever again. That outcome is well worth our time. Yeah, I don't think Lumine is very good at, like, waging war. As Dane says, she's expending a lot of manpower, and it seems like kind of stupid to me. And the sooner we can do that, the better. That's right. The ideal scenario would be to destroy them before they can reach their goal.
Paimon gets it. Nothing in the world can satisfy you like making mincemeat out of the Abyss Order, right?
Right.
Wow. Okay. A rare, candid response from Dane.
Sounds like Dane's one-man attack on the enemy front has put him in a good mood. What about you? Any news to share from your end?
Well, actually, we found his sister's hibernation chamber key near the Collective of Plenty. She must have lost it.
So she's here in person. Unsurprising, given the scale of his operation.
Oh, and there's more! After finding the key, we also ran into this weird girl. She kept seeing monsters that we couldn't see, and then, this other time, we saw a load of monsters, but she couldn't. She also said she was on a journey to find the Savior. Her description of this Savior matched the Traveler pretty closely, so we figured it's probably his sister.
Hold on, that girl called her the Savior?
Yeah, that's right. Is something the matter, Dane?
Last time I heard that term was before the Cataclysm, and not just that, it referred to your sister then too. But who would still believe in the myth of the Savior when the Cataclysm has already taken place? It makes no sense. The term's been around even before the Cataclysm? Obviously!
His sister called the princess, though? Where did this Savior thing come from?
Well, when she was first granted the title of princess, the Finster King and the entire court of Conria set about loudly proclaiming the might that she would bring to the nation. They made it sound as if, with her there, all pain and suffering would be washed away, and the future of Conria would be brighter than anyone could imagine. The Savior was the celebratory title given to the princess by those who believed this rhetoric. Of course, you know that how the story ended. In hindsight, the cruel irony is glaring. All that title really stood for was the Finster King's lust for power.
Oh. Sounds like the people of Conria really believed in her.
Is that why Lumine is so determined to revive the homeland? Because she thinks she's failed at as the Conrians' savior. Oh my god. So many words. But that certainly doesn't explain everything. There must be other reasons. Yeah. As for the girl you met, allow me to offer some speculation. I suspect she's descended from pure-blood Conrians afflicted with the curse of immortality. They must have resettled somewhere remote, cut off from the rest of the world. That would explain how her people retained their ancient beliefs, including the myth of the golden-haired savior.
Ah, Paimon gets it now. So, a bit like Kaya, except she grew up somewhere more isolated? Still, that doesn't explain the invisible monster
Yeah, I don't think that's it.
situation.
I think she's like straight up a time traveler or like a ghost. Or like brought back to life. If you can't provide us with any more valuable intelligence, I suggest we shift our attention back to the Abyss Order.
Sure. Also, why don't you stay with us at the Masters of the Night Wind for tonight? You must be tired after all that fighting today.
I will consider it, but we must discuss our next few steps first thing tomorrow morning. We can't give the Abyss Order any time to regroup. No, we can't give them that much time.
Is that Dane and Eon-san discussing strategy together? Huh. Looks like they're getting along just fine. Morning! What are you guys talking about?
You're here. I have some good news to share with you. We just got word from the Scions of the Canopy. Their intelligence has reported that they've discovered the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan. After their front lines dissolved, the bulk of their forces fell back to that area. It's also where their central command is located. The location? The Cinder City.
Ocska Natlan.
Cinder City, huh? That tracks. Seems like their kind of place. Hey, this is great! This could be our chance to crush the Abyss Order once and for all! And with any luck, maybe we'll find your sister there too.
Yep, our army is almost ready, and we've sent a message to Mawika to let her know the plan. We can't really launch an operation this big without the okay from the Archon.
I beg to differ. This is wasting time. You have the intel you need, so act on it. Every second you delay only increases the Abyss Order's odds of survival.
I've already explained my reasoning, Mr. Dainsleif. I understand your concern, but an immediate strike is not on the cards for us.
Very well, then I will go there alone. Thank you for your intel,
You're
Jan-san.
gonna go on your own? Come on, be sensible. Just wait a tiny bit longer, and you'll have a whole army going with you.
It's all right. I support your decision, Mr. Dainsleif.
Huh? Shouldn't you be talking sense into him?
I admire his courage, and I believe he is strong enough to take on the Abyss Order on his own. And even if things don't go to plan, he just needs to bide his time until we arrive with reinforcements. Mr. Dainsleif, I wish you the very best of luck.
Thank you.
Looks like he's waiting for you to say something, Traveler.
I'm like, maybe Dane will come around one day, cause like, he's like, the Archon people. Fuck off, dude. They're just people like you. You can't like go somewhere as someone who doesn't really like belong there and be like, actually, you don't need your Archon's approval because I said so. You're not at home. Shut the fuck up. But also like, just look at Janssen. She's respectful with you. She respects your decisions, so you should do the same, stupid bitch. Okay, sorry. I'm crashing out again. I just don't like Dainsleif. Allow me to join you, Dainsleif.
For a second there, Paimon actually thought he was gonna brave it alone. And then he called his own bluff.
Ochkanotlan moment.
Is this the place? Of the Abyss Order's hideout in that land?
It looks the same as always, but go off, King. Right. Let me like take a sip. All these years, the Abyss Order has managed to either stay hidden or fiercely defend their position. This may be the first chance I ever had to finally make a serious dent in their forces. Which reminds me, once the fighting starts, I can't promise I'll be able to have your back at the moment's notice. But if you run into any Abyss-powered mechanisms, feel free to leave them to me. I'll take care of them when I can.
It's been so long since we fought with Dane side by side. Paimon's confident we can
Have we
clear
ever-
this place out long before Eon-san arrives.
I mean, technically, yeah. Not in gameplay, but like,
And
yeah.
if you get to meet your sister again, even better. Let's go.
Let's go. Oh, thank God, cutscene.
Twilight Sword Dainsleif. Is this really what you want?
I think so. He's pretty clear about it. It is indeed. I will take every opportunity to hunt you down to the last man.
So where's the Traveler's sister then? Or is this guy supposed to be in charge here?
So, this is a hunt to you. I must say I pity you, Dainsleif. The death you dole out so readily to others. is a luxury you yourself cannot enjoy. But today, that is the least of your worries. Do you realize that all your years of pursuing us
Not to be
are
like
being rendered utterly
morbid
meaningless,
and dark and
even
like
as we
support it, but like, is his immortality stopping him from, you know, like game exiting by himself? Because if he can kill the others, why would he not be able to do it to himself? This is my question. Your riddles tire me. The overwhelming advantage is ours. At least for the moment. You know what that means for you. I'd like to see what makes you believe you've already won. Or that you can still turn the tide of this
Then
war.
allow me to be frank. As far as we are concerned, our princess has already won by other means. And I do not merely mean this battle. No. Her Highness has achieved something far greater. For today, the Abyss Order's greatest wish has finally been fulfilled.
That means what?
Our Highness quietly infiltrated the Night Kingdom to exploit that realm's past experience with ley line reconstruction, and then used the Loom of Fate to reweave the ley lines of Conria.
What? She used the Loom of Fate?
How does that make sense? Okay.
Does this mean the attack on the Masters of the Nightwind was all a smokescreen to give her some cover? Oh no! This makes too much sense.
Correct. As of now, our homeland has been revived, and all of my comrades that you have slain, Dainsleif, they shall forget the struggles that have beset them these past 500 years, and begin their lives anew in a Conria restored to life.
What a load of drivel. Your falsehoods are riddled with flaws. My ears tire of your tedium. Isn't there more to reviving a homeland than just reviving the ley lines? That is my question.
You still need a few steps after that, such as finding a place to host the ley lines you just re-wove. Plus, if it was really so easy, Moeka and the captain would have had a way easier time during the war.
I have one simple question. If Conry has indeed been revived as you claim, then where is it?
Oh, you poor fools. Clinging to delusions, even after the truth has been plainly revealed to you. Think back on the past few days. Have you truly not noticed anything amiss since the start of the war?
There's a fly in here. Let me fucking hunt it. It's fucking annoying. Yeah. Or a sense that I could have missed. Fucking Direidyth!
I sense
You
something
dumb
strange
nut.
in my dream. It was vague, but
Dimwit, stupid
it
head,
seemed
dum
as
dum.
if some noise had found its way into Natlan's ley lines.
Oh, what does that mean?
Hard to say. I don't think it had any tangible effect on the Night Kingdom or on our ley lines, but still. It's like a signal that exists on a different dimension of reality. It might not interfere with ours or pose any detectable risk, but I just get the sense that something strange is going on.
I also vaguely remember seeing Lumine in the Night Kingdom facing the Lord of the Night. Wait, that's not all. There was other signs as well. Finally, we're connecting things together.
I couldn't see the monsters that Direidyth could see. And she couldn't see the ones I could. We could only see the monsters in each other's sight after making physical contact. According to a guard stationed near the Masters of the Nightwind, many members of the Abyss Order were seen idling around during the lull in the conflict, even settling down to meditate. The Abyss Order retreated when we attacked their stronghold with Yansan and Seat Lawley. This isn't their usual style.
No. Oh, right. Was it that? Okay, assuming he's right, the another possibility arises. Maybe I'm in a different time and space from Direidyth. If he's Conrian like Dane suspects, then that means the survived Conria that he speaks of might actually exist, and despite hailing from that separate time and space, Direidyth has found a way to communicate with us. Whatever may be going through your mind right now, do not trust it. I urge you to not believe his lies. The notion that Conry has been revived is preposterous. Unless I see it with my own eyes, I refuse to entertain it. There is only one thing that should demand their attention in this instant, and that is silencing this man for good. I guess we're fighting him then? Oh my god, don't do this to me! Dane, why would you? I'm never doing this again.
Awesome, right? So, we've destroyed the Abyss Order's headquarters in Natlan, but somehow, that didn't feel satisfying at all. Are you still thinking about what that guy said? You look really worried.
Direidyth is the only potential lead we have. I understand. You think she might be from the revived Conria? Yes? I have said my piece. I doubt Conria could be revived so easily, but if it will give you some peace of mind, talk to her and test your theory. I will stay here and do some post-battle cleanup. Perhaps there are some clues left to be found. Why are you not coming with us, Dainslev? Look out! I thought your voice and attitude seemed familiar. My mistake. I should have made sure you were dead earlier. Curse of immortality has stuck you too then, Hayden.
500
Aden,
years
Hayden?
on, and you still refuse to address me as master. Don't forget, Dainslev. You may be the renowned Twilight Sword, while my arm has grown too feeble to swing a blade. But I taught you everything you know about wielding a blade.
Ha! Your arrogance and malice cost you all of your respect long ago.
Be that as it may, under the circumstances, I see no further reason for us to fight. The curse of immortality means neither of us has a way to completely destroy the other.
Speak for yourself. I intend to kill you 100 times over. Okay, well, do that. Boys will be boys.
Have you finally had enough? You weren't joking then, huh? Never, in all my worst nightmares, have I experienced anything close to the pain of 100 deaths. Surely, there's no point taking out all your hatred on me alone.
That was just for your actions in the Abyss Order. If I took into account what you did in Conria, you'd soon find out how much darker your nightmares can become.
All right, I believe you. Still, aren't you at least a little tired now? Why don't we sit down, perhaps? Chat a little. What? Not a fan of reminiscing about old times? Well, I suppose you don't have many fond memories to look back on.
The fly is back. I never thought you'd side with the Abyss Order, Hayden, Haden, whatever. You could have easily blamed the princess for her betrayal.
Indeed. When the cataclysm first struck, everyone prayed for the Savior to deliver them. But she was nowhere to be found. Yes, we knew that the great abyssal power within her had been divided up. Yet we still despaired at her choice to leave us. Still, I believe that everything she's doing now,
So what does that mean? Is she like
including
corrupted?
her regret over what happened, comes from a genuine place in her heart. And besides, who else can we place our faith in? We are proud Conrians, are we not? I mean, we can hardly turn to the gods.
I suppose you have changed a lot over the past 500 years. Otherwise, I'd have never expected you to forgive her. Had you been so generous during their time at the Knight Academy as my instructor in Black Serpent blade work, I might not have come to loathe you so much.
Is that so?
All my good deeds were clearly in the spirit of the Academy's code of chivalry, yet I received corporal punishment for being restless and brash. And as much as it pains me to bring up his name, even my co-student, Surtologi, was prosecuted for following the spirit of knighthood, even lost limbs over it. There's little point discussing it now, of course, but all of this was your doing, wasn't it, Hayden? You wore a mask of benevolence as you viciously suppressed the next generation of knights, all to bolster your own position and reputation. Oh, you're that kind of piece of shit. What? Too cowardly to admit it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Dainsleif. I would apologize to you for those actions, truly. But the fact is,
You don't regret it, probably.
I honestly can't remember them anymore.
Oh. So it never happened, I guess.
Look
Typical.
At me. Look at what has become of me. Only by the Abyss's grace have I managed to maintain this physical form. But as for the rest, memories, spirit, emotions, personality, they have long become eroded, fragmented beyond recognition. Even if mine was a past steeped in sin or in shame I once longed to hide. Without my history, I fear I will become another person entirely. I would like to apologize for any misdeeds that are mine. So please, tell me everything. Tell me about the Conria we once called home.
This is so fucked up, because like, these people are trying to wage war with the other nations, trying to bring back Conria, and they don't even remember what Conria is like. So what are you missing? No wonder your personality struck me as different. Memories are indeed a crucial part of a person's identity. So the Conria we once called home. Dainsleif slowly closes his eyes. Countless memories of Conria flood into his mind. All the sights, memories, and feelings, everything etched into the heart of the mind, simply recalling everything's.
You seem to remember.
Fuck you too, Genshin.
Could you tell me more about it? About our golden age?
I'm not interested. I have neither the time nor the sympathy.
Is that so? What a pity. But this will be quite sufficient. As long as the loom of fate heard what I...
What have you done? Tell me.
I'm afraid I owe you yet another apology, Dainsleif. You were right. I lied to you earlier. Your wits are too sharp to be fooled by me. The homeland hasn't yet been revived. In fact, even the ley line weaving is not yet complete. Think of ley lines as the collection of memories concerning a given place. To reweave Conria's ley lines as they were 500 years ago, we would somehow need to retrieve almost all the memories of Conria from that age.
That makes sense.
The loom of fate cannot weave without an abundant supply of memories. And so, we relied on everyone in the Abyss Order to provide what they could. Even though fragments are all that remain in most cases, the more we all share, the more that can be restored.
So the Loom of Fate is running as we speak, and a so-called meditation your members have been performing. Its purpose was to supply the Loom with memories, wasn't it?
Indeed. We are people in exile.
You see?
Stranded 500 years.
I'm gonna let him finish.
Will weave our homeland anew and bring the nation of our dreams back into the real world. Ah, what a glorious undertaking.
I don't know if I said it in Bedtime Story, but in the specific storyline with the sibling and the Abyss Order and like Genshin, has been really losing me. I don't really see the point of what is happening, but this year, with them sharing actual tangible information, not like pussyfooting around the entire topic, this is like getting me again. I can finally understand what is going on, and it's not just like throwing around words like the Loom of Fate and true-blooded Conrians and stuff, and the Black Serpent Knights. I get what those are in like a technical point, but I couldn't like see what the fuck the point was of having them. And I think they should have started introducing this way earlier, because around like Bedtime Story it was nice and all. I cried like a baby. Let's face it, I cried like a baby. But I still did not see the point of it all, and this whole storyline basically lost me around there. But this whole part with Hayden right now, this is pulling me back in to the story, because I finally see what the fuck they are doing. And I get it that they're like trying to make it a slow burner, but you still need to share more information to keep someone invested, right? I never uploaded Caribert, mostly because I did not take that quest seriously. It was all a big joke to us. And technically, it's like a meh quest. Looking back at it, I did watch it multiple times just to be like sure that I got all the information from it. But that alone, that is showing you that the entire storyline around the Loom of Fate was kind of ass to that point. And then came Bedtime Story, and sure, they brought back Caribert, and like the entire Loom of Fate stuff was basically wrapped up, the creation of the Loom of Fate, but they still didn't really share anything substantial that you could like digest in a way that made sense, and that's why that was losing me. But now I have the reason and the way these the Abyss Order is doing this stuff, and it makes sense, and it's getting me back into the story.
What a shame it had to take this long. After 500 years, most of our memories have faded, and a world woven from broken memories shall itself be broken.
So that's where I'm supposed to come in. You look for assistance from your mortal enemy who has sworn to hunt you down.
Precisely. For you possess a ring left to you by your elder brother, which continuously resets your body's condition. Of course, your memories are susceptible to erosion, just like ours. But of all Conrians,
yeah, I don't think Dainsleif will give his memories to you.
The most.
I don't think he wants Conria back.
We had to obtain the memories in your mind, whatever the price. Even if it meant sacrificing our entire army as bait.
So this was your true goal, to lure me here, guide me into a state of meditation, and access my memories. So be it. A few of my fading memories for your entire army, That strikes me as a fair trade. I appreciate your generosity. You're gambling everything you have on the loom of fate. This could be a costly mistake for you in the long run.
Perhaps. But that is the gamble our Highness has chosen to make. And thanks to you, the loom of fate has now finished weaving the ley lines. New Conria is complete!
Wait, actually? Enough about your beloved leader. You said you would pay any price for my memories, did you not? In that case, prepare to be slain another 100 times for your deception. I hope it was worth it. Damn, Dainsleif. Have you done anything good so far? Oh, cutscene. Are you okay? Did something happen? Oh shit. What? What is this? Could this be the Cataclysm? Is this where Direidyth is right now? So she really is?
We're not from the same world, are we?
No. I come from your future.
Wait, but that's great! That means the world isn't going to end. In that case, tell me, what happens to Conria? What happens to my homeland?
Well, it kind of like ceases to exist.
No, wait. Don't answer that. We can only fight for our future if the future is unknown. I still believe the Savior can turn things around. I'll carry on looking for her, even if you're not there to protect me. Although, in a way, I've already found my Savior. It's you. You protected me, and I believe you can protect us all. You're the one who can change everything. It's just too bad that we're not from the same time or place. Oh, one last thing before I forget. I know how much you want to find your sister. Surely she must be desperate to find you too. So, is there anything you can give me as a memento? Proof that we met? That way when I do find her, I can convince her that you're also searching for her.
A memento? I could give you the key. Yeah, right. Wait.
What is it?
So you were the Hilichurl. This is her future, if it's her fate. Give it to her. Why would you not? Did that like actually change anything? What was that? Straight up, very scary, the Cataclysm. Oh! Time just fucking stopped, I guess.
So
Lumi!
that's what happened. Istaroth, the ruler of time, must have had a hand in this. There's no other way that this meeting could have taken place.
You knew all of this?
I knew only the ending. I've always been curious about the events that led to it. When the cataclysm
So it's
first began
straight up a
500 years ago,
paradox.
I, as the Princess of Conria, was preparing to do my part, to fight back with all my might. But then, this girl, Direidyth, she found me. The irony was that even as she desperately begged me to save the world, she brought me news of you. I was stunned. And I was suspicious of her claim that you were searching for me. But then, She showed me the key to your hibernation chamber.
She actually did it?
We'd been
Okay, so the
separated
key is
ever since
my
I awakened
key.
in Teyvat. I searched the whole planet and found no trace of you anywhere. And then, she brought me that news at the worst possible moment. I was faced with an extremely difficult decision. I desperately wanted to see you again, but Conria was in equally desperate need of my help. I knew that no matter what I chose, I'd regret my decision for the rest of my days. So I steeled myself against the guilt and made my decision. I went to see you. But when I found you, you were still in hibernation. Even the key to the chamber was still secure on your person.
3 keys existed simultaneously in that moment.
I couldn't make sense of what I was seeing, but there was no time to think. I just grabbed you and ran. That's where we are right now. An intersection in our memories. This question has haunted me for the past 500 years. I never imagined the answer would come to me like this. So my actions 500 years in the future set everything in motion. Are you mocking me, Istaroth?
Direidyth succeeded in bringing us together, but unfortunately it is versions of us 500 years apart. She hoped that the Savior would rescue Conria, save the entire world, but instead the news she brought led the Savior to make the complete opposite decision. How awful. Is that her fate? Is that how her story must end? Has Conria really been revived? Have you done what you set out to do?
Not yet. But I've taken a very important step. Now, the ley lines of Conria are complete. I'd always thought that Teyvat's ley lines were locked by the heavenly principles. No more can be added, and existing ones cannot be replaced. But then, I learned that Natlan's Night Kingdom appeared to be an exception to the rule. It has intrigued me ever since. So I directed the Abyss Order to feign an attack on Natlan, buying me some time to enter the Night Kingdom and negotiate with the Lord of the Night. Unfortunately, for other reasons, even the Night Kingdom cannot host any new ley lines. The most I could get was some room to carry out the weaving process.
The Lord of the Night did say before that even she can only reconstruct Natlan's ley lines. Probably for the same reason.
Still, I received the Lord of the Night's permission and activated the Loom of Fate. Using an Intivat as the base, I was able to grow a realm based on the Conria of 500 years ago, superimposing it over present-day Natlan space-time. That superimposition is what allowed you and Direidyth to cross paths.
That's what I said in my... But that's what I saw in my dream. She's not lying about that, at least. But what I don't understand is, why did the Lord of the Night agree to this?
After that, the new Conria was enriched with memories of the old, drawn from the Abyss Order's members in their meditation sessions. With those memories as raw materials, and the superimposed realm as a template, the Loom of Fate finally finished its work. What I now hold in my hand is the Atlas of the New World. This is the product of the Loom of Fate, holding within it the entire network of new Conria's ley lines. With this, the nation once known as Conria can rise again. One day, I will find a suitable host location for it.
Why is reviving Conria so important to you? I guess it's because she didn't save it. Is it really just because of guilt?
When I first arrived in Conria 500 years ago, my memory was completely blank. It was only after I had served as their princess for many years that I slowly began to remember everything, including you.
What? Your memories were erased?
But recovering old memories didn't simply erase the part of my life I spent in Conria. I still see it as my second home. That is why my guilt weighs so heavily on me. But even so, that only constitutes part of my motive. More importantly, if I wish to speak with the heavenly principles as an equal, I will need the might of an entire world behind me.
Oh, I think... Was it Asmodee or was it Renova? I think it might have been Asmodee. Someone was watching. One of the shades. I don't know why. But the way you're talking just doesn't sound like you at all. You mean? The whole thing. Your plan. What does it have to do with us? All along. It's only ever been about us. Goodbye, Ether. We will begin anew at the end of your journey. Oh my god, someone hugged this poor guy. Where the fuck is Paimon doing all this?
Our hero is back! Everyone's been waiting for you!
Please don't have another
The
feast.
Abyss Order made a full retreat before our forces even arrived on the scene. All thanks to your efforts, no doubt. Oh, and Mr. Dainsliff's, of course. What's wrong? You look upset.
Paimon doesn't know the details either. The traveler just disappeared after taking Direidyth's hand. It was like they got sucked into another world. Paimon was looking all over for him, and then he suddenly reappeared, right back in the same spot, but looking a lot more glum.
It's fine, I just need some time to take everything in. Are you drunk?
I think I got the gist of what happened. Something to do with your sister? I spoke with the Lord of the Night in a dream just now, and learned quite a lot.
Huh? You met your sister?
I did. We had a long talk.
And you didn't think to tell Paimon right away?
Yeah, why didn't you?
Oh, never mind. Paimon can see that you're pretty down right now. But let's go over everything later, alright?
What your sister accomplished? It all but defies comprehension. I was stunned when I heard about it too. But what surprised me the most was that the Lord of the Night actually chose to allow it.
That caught me off guard too.
The Lord of the Night did try to explain it to me, but... in a word, it's complicated. During the war with the Abyss, Mawika had an argument with the captain. Mawika believed that we should fight to protect our culture and memories, while the captain believed the preservation of the ley lines should come before all else. So, the Lord of the Night was very intrigued when presented with the Loom of Fate, and informed of its ability to weave ley lines. She saw your sister's actions as a potential third option, namely to preserve an entire nation in the form of an atlas.
Preserve a nation? You've definitely
It's very
lost me now.
complicated, Janssen.
You're not the only one. Paimon's got no idea what's going on either.
With that in mind, the Lord of the Night gave the go-ahead once she was satisfied that the Loom of Fate wouldn't have any real effect on Natlan. However, I believe she imposed an additional condition of her own.
An additional condition? Did she ask for something in return?
No idea. She wouldn't tell me what it was.
Great.
Alright, well, let's not overthink this for now. We just won a war! Time for a well-earned drink to celebrate. I trust the Lord of the Night unreservedly. I'm sure she only involved herself to take a problem off our hands, so it's one less thing for us to worry about. Don't you agree, Traveler?
Sure. It still feels like a mess, though.
Come on, let's head back to the Collective of Plenty. Oh, Varessa should be there too. We'll treat you to a real
Oh my
feast.
god. There's somewhere else I want to go first.
Huh?
I mean, just let him think.
Yan-san, leave him be.
Yeah.
This might be hard to understand for an extrovert like you, but some people need alone time to recharge every once in a while.
I don't think it's that.
Traveler?
The club is still there. You finally sense what feels like someone clasping your hand. But this time it sends you into a deep sleep where sweet dreams await. Let's talk about this. I already shared a lot of my thoughts meanwhile, but like, this is probably my favorite Dainsleif quest so far, purely because we're finally getting to the meat of things. I think I had a tiny little rant about how I didn't really understand why Lumine is doing what she's doing in Bedtime Story specifically, and I think I understand now. I finally can have the reasons why the Abyss Order is doing what it's doing, apart from this nebulous idea of reviving Canria, but also like the emotional standpoint of it from Lumine's POV. Yeah, I really enjoyed that actually. There was parts where I like rolled my eyes, but I was also said why, and while playing. But I think it was a really good quest because we finally got some good information that we can actually work with. And we finally fucking talked to Lumine. We've met her multiple times so far. And each time, we just couldn't fucking talk. And we finally got to talk. And it made sense what she's doing. But I still don't agree with it, the way she's doing it. But it finally doesn't seem like this weird idea of that she's brainwashed, because before this it always felt to me like, also while playing this I briefly had the thought like maybe she's corrupted by the abyss, actual abyss energy, and that's why she's doing it. And that's how it felt the entire time. She's possessed, she's corrupted, she has someone whispering in her ear, manipulating her. But no, it seems like the entire reason she's doing what she's doing is because she feels guilty, because she chose a faint hope to see her brother again over the nation she called home. And it was also like interesting to figure out that she actually lost her memories when she came to Canria. And then I guess the timeline is that she went to see Ether after she got the key from Direidyth, figured out that he was not awake, woke him up from his sleep, the hibernation, and I guess that's when they tried to leave Tevat, because she like finally remembered and was like, okay, well, I fucked up Canria, my home is gone, I have my brother, let's leave to another world. And that's when the cutscene from the beginning of the game plays, I think. That's how it goes. And then she gets cubed and sent back. There's a lot of time paradoxes in this. Hold on. Let me rethink this actually, because that doesn't make sense. What came first? The cubing or Canria? Because we weren't in Canria, I think. Like, not long. Maybe as the cataclysm was happening. That's for sure, that we saw the cataclysm happening. And then we tried to leave. So is this another paradox? Is it like that we try to leave, Lumine gets cubed and sent back to her starting place in Conria without her memories, and it just repeats fate over and over again, and now she broke out of it, maybe? That's interesting to think about. Well, if I'm wrong, I guess just correct me, but by the time this is going up, it's gonna be like probably completely fine, and like I will probably know by then. But yeah, yeah, this was a really good quest, and it's giving me a lot to think about lore wise. But yeah, see you next time, I guess. Bye.